Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Deconstruct, really, rather than play Final Fantasy X on an exercise bike. Why are we starting from the pause screen rather than the load thing like you normally do, Joe? We're doing that because basically it was... OBS had decided to change my settings and there was no... it turned the mic off, but I only discovered it after I'd loaded, so this is the second restart. It's been ages since I last played this. Not quite as long as the Break in the Cloud Obscure one, but it's been a good couple of weeks. I've been doing my new job, been starting that. And then in the weekends we've actually had fun things happening, so... there's not been much time to do the old channel, but here I'm here. I'm on an exercise bike with a drink of the alcoholic variety. So we'll do a bit of that. What do we normally? I think we normally put in the preamble with this that Final Fantasy X, one of the all-time classics. So if you haven't played it, maybe go away and play it rather than doing this, and see if you can get hold of the PlayStation 2 original. Like, the remaster is like it's just horrible, looks awful. You're better off with a bit of low res on this, seriously. And then if you really can't, for whatever reason, play the game and you want to watch a let's play of it, but you haven't gone through it before, this probably isn't the let's play you want. It probably isn't the let's play you want if you have. Like, it's a fairly niche thing we do. We are trying to break down games into their various elements. We've got a few differences to those of us who are continuing with the let's play, or those of you who are continuing with the let's play. Different pad, so hopefully that eases some of the problems there. There's a few less wires in the setup now. I've had a reconfig. Unfortunately, that reconfig does not extend to a proper microphone stand, or indeed a proper headphone setup. But yeah, hopefully it makes things slightly better. The pad I'm using has... It's all right. It's thrown in 2 extra buttons on the back that these are like programmable things. But I find it very hard to not press them accidentally. They're not going to do anything here. It's just a bit of a weird sensation. When last we left off, I don't remember. I think we still have to talk to people here. So let's start with Lulu.
This might be the last time we can rest like this.
Hot.
I've heard that the proprietor, Mr. Rin, is in Al Bhed. But I was very relieved to find that he keeps nothing sacrilegious here.
Okay. This is not a... I guess that we can... Wait, do we want to load it? Or... Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but whatever.
Mr. Rin's shops are all over Spira. They are quite convenient when you're on the road.
I think that's Hannikin, isn't it? Oh yeah. Right, okay, so extra strength versus ice strike. These are all just strength weapons. Poison touch and dark touch. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So if Aaron gets the kill, he will always get ability spheres. Very nice. I don't think we actually want any of these. but on the item front, do we not? Why would we possibly want 2 maps? Let's get a second map. Never know. I don't think I care about grenades, even though it makes them do a lot of damage.
That sunset was different from the one I saw in Kilika. It was quiet, almost gentle. What you up to?
Pretty.
Sure is.
I wish I could live in a place like this. Peaceful. Living with a smile on my face every day.
You can, once you beat Sin, right?
But then, a new sin will be born anyway.
Well, then you can just beat it again.
I wish I could.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there. Yuna, why does Sin always come back?
Sin is our punishment for our vanity. And it will not go away until we've atoned.
How do we do that? What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah, was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh, wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny.
Hmm?
Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know. There are so many things I don't know.
Well, then we're the same. Oh, such thinking is very unbecoming of a summoner. Sound like Micah?
That's not very nice, you know.
But we're laughing anyway. Because they're not very nice.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
Okay.
You can't think, that's a cute girl on the 5th seat from the right. And you can't be thinking about where you're gonna go on that date, because the minute you do, that's when you lose. You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin, that's when you can worry about the future.
I guess.
But Yuna, how are you supposed to beat something big like that?
The final summoning. It's the only way to defeat Sin. The only way. With it, we can call the final Aeon. That's the goal of the pilgrimage. The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the far north to greet summoners that complete their pilgrimage. At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
In Xanarkand?
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
You sure it's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it for yourself soon enough. Yuna, come back inside.
You will go with us to Xanarkand?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go to Xanarkand to see it with my own eyes.
Sorry, just dead quickly. That shot. Look at the colour in that shot. Top to bottom, the colour.
I knew it couldn't be my Xanarkand, but I had to make sure.
After Final Fantasy VIII and to a certain extent Final Fantasy IX, the level of colour they get in this, and it's just another thing with this is like, I mean, they do some. This game does some really clever things in my view with colour and personality. Sorry, I'm going to save again. But yeah, like just having colour in your game. Oh, cheers. Yes. We'll probably just not even bother unlocking stuff unless we absolutely have to. Yeah, like I've said it before, like the decision in Final Fantasy VIII to make the text boxes white on grey, change it from white on blue to white on grey. White on grey. Like, if you're designing a game, obviously, you know, there's lots of interesting things you can do with colour. And this game, by the way, and it would be much better if there was an artist here to explain this, rather than myself. I mean, I'm not arguably I'm not capable enough to explain most of the things in this, but particularly the artistic elements. I'm only ever going to touch on. This game does amazing things with colour, though. But even if you're trying to do a different game, like, why don't make your game grey? You know, or if you're making the game grey, you know, have a relationship with that grey that really works, and know that you're in, like, by having something full of grey, you're in, you're in a weird place, so make sure you're sort of complementing that grey with other things. Or just don't do it, you know. But the amount of colour, like, in those scenes, it's like, you know, going back to the Claire Obscure playthrough, so I had somebody put in a really insightful comment on the final video, which I was reading today, and like, Claire Obscure's just got, like, it's got real problems with its colour palette. But the colour palette of this game is great. You know. Anyway. Buy something for me? Yeah, sure.
Winter, sir.
Oh, Rin.
Sorry?
Forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al Bhed.
Oh, you're an Al Bhed.
I am Rin, owner of this establishment.
It happened with one of my friends.
Hela du Sadwi.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Helly do sad we to you too.
If you are interested, Al Bhed primers can be found all over Spira.
It's a bit fucking late for this, isn't it?
Finding them and learning our language might be fun.
Narrator, it would not be fun.
Here, let me give you one in commemoration of our meeting.
What, just gonna have sex with him? For, oh, they want primers.
Be careful where you speak our language.
Yeah, so... so a friend is Polish, and their daughter, my goddaughter, not that we're religious, but is Polish English. She's bilingual, and so I was speaking to them the other day, and because they were sort of bouncing between speaking with the child in Polish, they literally, I think I passed them something or whatever, and they said, "Dzięki, thank you," which is just thanks in both languages. So yes, it turns out things like that do happen.
I hear Al Bhed aren't liked much. Oh, sorry.
Deki Krisa.
Someone help! The chocobos!
That's our cue. Let's go.
Huh?
Oh, thank you for your help. Please, use this.
Condom. No potion.
Huh?
Come on, get on with it. I don't like it when there's a hurry and then we're waiting. But I think maybe I will just save. I don't think it matters if we lose this one in actual fact, if I recall correctly from the speedrun. But we want to win it.
To the Chocobo Corral.
Okay, that was a weird and unnecessary emote. Well, what if I want to go this way? Alright, okay. Very nice. Yes, the weird tonal thing where, like, human beings can die, but birds not so much. Right, let us... We don't want to extract speed or anything. Do we have haste? Sure. Haste turn. We just want everybody to have a go, basically. I don't know if I... Okay, that was incredibly fast. Right, great. Fire. Ooh, vulnerable to darkness and vulnerable to fire. Very nice. Right, okay, so you... How do I swap you out again? It's not that. Yes, right, okay, good. Sure. Okay, that's great, but it would have been nicer to know who that was directed at. I think he was pointing at Kamari. Okay. Might not have been. But I think he's got dark touch, hasn't he? No. Should have used the darkness thing. Never mind. Right.
Attack now! Push it back!
Oh, okay. He hasn't actually got that much power, has he? So do we just defeat it, or do we... Not so much for that. Yeah, just keep doing that. Right, okay, that's a bit more of a helpful angle, isn't it? So we could push it over, or we could just kill it. I don't know what the best option is. Looks like it's going down anyway. I guess we're not going to have much choice. Ah, no good. Right, okay. Fine. Okay. Not quite sure what's going on here, but whatever. I think we'll swap you out for you not. See if we can't get a bit of the old white magic on. Is it time yet? No, it's not time yet. Stay with Aaron. Goes again. I guess we could probably swap you out for Kamari, who can probably hit a bit harder. Yeah, quite a lot harder. Fine. Oh. An interesting one. Lulu. Kamari out for Yuna. Sorry, it's taking me a while to get used to the buttons on this. No, maybe don't heal the boss. That's okay. Oh, right, okay. This is no good.
So, we're to be pushed off a cliff.
Well. Not unless we can push him off first, but it looks like we can't. Yep, bad news bears. So after all that, Would that have killed him?
Now I know I can count on you.
Give me a break. I just woke up. Like you did much.
It was your idea to fight that thing. If you're always so groggy, just stay awake.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the tip.
If you're always so groggy, just stay awake. Right. Well, if it's any consolation, it is slightly quicker, but I think we have to go back up anyway. So it won't end up being much quicker for us. This is going to be another one of these sections where there is a lot of combat. Oh, God. That's north.
Luke, I'll show you what I can do.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Right. So, water is going to be the jam against that. Like, how long's the video been going on for? 26 minutes. That's not really long enough. So is Lulu the only one who can actually defeat those things? Oh, because he's got the ice weapon or water weapon?
What did I tell you?
Shut up,
You're
Tim.
a modest one.
Yes! Yeah. Didn't sound much like her voice, but whatever.
All right.
Uh-oh. Hate the pad controls on that. Did you attack? Yes, you did attack. We will want you back in the circle, but for now... Ooh, an overdrive. I'll see that every day. Well, we won't see it now either. Hopefully. Well, I can find it in his heart to use this stupid overdrive.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, stay sorry, quite frankly. Right, slots. I don't know what this is. I don't know how I do it, so... Oh, it's this. I don't know. Oh, it's... right, so the colours are elements. Sorry, really stupid. That was incredibly underwhelming.
Miss me?
Has Kamari done anything this one?
It's over.
Too easy.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a few more of those, yeah. Seeker's Armlet. Who uses armlets? You use armlets. It's not going to be as good as that, not by a long shot. Very few things are. Right. You know? Sphere grid. Tidus is just moving forward, so that's nice and easy. Bags of those, so that's not a problem. Right, you need to come back here so that we can use one of our few ability spheres. Kamari needs to come to here. Okay. We can head down that way. Lulu. Use our other ability, and then you can come down here. Right. Aaron needs to move to here, but then we don't have any more ability spheres yet, so you have to wait. You know, there's nothing. Okay, cool. There it is. The Mars Crest. Is that a key item? I think maybe we have to get like all the planetary crests or some shit. I'm not sure. But we've got it. Cool. So there's something to look forward to. Sure, why not?
Allow me.
Probably not necessary, never mind. Has he done anything? Yes, he dark attacked. I swear eventually I'll get used to that. Unfortunately, it's just going to be a lot of these boring fights in this section. I don't even know if we're going to get through all this. Honestly. Yeah, good, go for him. He takes half damage. Cool. So for all my other complaints about Claire Obscure, at least it made these fights more engaging. Cool, did we get an ability? Oh, we got loads of stuff. Oh, actually, Red Bangle, Fireball and Ace Steel. Okay. Wait. Huh. Bright Bangle is Dark Ward, we don't necessarily need that. Red Bangle is Fire Ward, likely to be more useful here, so let's keep going with that. Echo Ring. Yeah, that's perfect. This is Poison Touch, which is going to be hard to beat. I've got Fire Strike. Very nice. Right, okay. Sphere Grid. I don't think Kamari had anything, but Auron. And then I'm going to remove you. I'm going to go as far as there, but that's fine. You know. Prey, I can't remember what that ability does, or indeed if I ever use it ever. Wacko. Tylos. We don't have enough things for you. Finally, Yuna. If you would be so kind as to heal our erstwhile companions. And that should do. It's a difficult episode, this, to talk about, because there's just not much that's going to be happening. Right, to be honest, I mean, Blizz, no, it's not Blizzard, it's water. Water. No, that isn't the most efficient way to have the fight. The most efficient way to have the fight is not the best way to play this game, unfortunately. So, did somebody, was it you? Somebody needed a, I think it was you. Provoke, I seem to recall working in a rather unusual way in this game. Like, it's not quite the same as like the cover mechanic that you might infer it would be. Yeah.
Coming down to the old road was a mistake.
Yes.
You can't run a business with no customers.
Correct.
Say, can I interest you in something?
Yes. What you got? Firstly, what you got? Absolutely nothing.
Sure.
But like he just attacked us there. Can't remember what I remember that it was Bushido, but I can't remember what Bushido does. Oh man. Oh. The nick of time. No, we didn't get it. Right, okay, fine. It doesn't matter anyway. It's trying to do that with the analog stick was a risky business at best. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh shit! That... Okay.
Let them come.
That wasn't the line I was anticipating, but sure, yeah, you know. Everyone has the right to a good sex life. This is the thing, the less I've got going on I can talk about mechanically, the more puerile the episodes will become, unfortunately.
As you wish.
Where's a chocobo when you need one?
Well, spare some change?
Yeah. Right, how much have we got? You can have 7,700. Yeah, that's right.
Make it up.
Yeah, I don't think he will. But whatever. I just don't think there's that much that we need to buy, to be honest. And it's not like we're going to be short on it with this number of bloody attacks, is it? So, cool. Yeah, if you just do that one, which is not your specialist.
I told you, let me handle their kind.
For God's sake, Aaron. Like, so let's start with Una. And then Mari. And then Lulu. What do we think? He said, desperately trying. Oh, hello, that's the chocobo feather. Which apparently we can't pick up. Or at least not yet. Wait a second. Can we not go up there? We want to go down, maybe? Yes. What do we think of this sort of combat in, 2026? Is it, is it interesting enough? When I say this combat, I mean like a JRPG, like 3-on-3 turn-based ATB, like whatever, I mean, I guess the answer is yes, because everybody went frigging hog wild for Claire Obscure, so it feels like a rather redundant question, honestly. Okay. Does anyone need healing? Sorry, I'm nodding off on this. the targeting thing. You almost wish it would have been done with the shoulder buttons, if anything. But anyway.
As you wish.
I'm not a fan. I know we talked about this on
Piece of cake.
multiple episodes, but like everybody needs to attack in order to get experience.
What are you doing on this road?
I'm looking for a girl like you.
I see. The high road ends over there. However, we have sealed off the area beyond for the duration of our operation here. You may ask the gate captain up ahead if you need to pass through.
Oh yes, we shouldn't be here. We should be on the road above, but we've botched up the fight. I don't think I've ever lost that fight before, so you know, you were here for a first. Hello.
Word has gotten around about me.
What's it sad?
Now all the Crusaders are ignoring me.
Sorry, for what?
Word has gotten around about me. Now all the Crusaders are ignoring me.
I mean, I said it jokingly. Is what, like, you've watched the episode more recently?
Now all the Crusaders are ignoring me.
What has Shalinda done? Is it? Oh, I think she'd been lecturing someone on the something.
Don't break any bones, old man.
So that's not immediately runs off. I mean, not that I mind the quips. No, I'm never going to learn on that. Just use the dark. Let's get Una and she's a good candidate for it. Well, it looks like, I think it's going to die of poison, isn't it?
No problem.
Yes, problem.
Yeah!
Ooh. Right, of course it's the one against the friggin' bombs, the sandwich. Right, what we're doing, Lulu. Sorry, I'm a bit slower on the move. It's not just the game. I probably shouldn't blame the game. It's going to be like that. Not you, because we want tiredness.
I foresee no difficulty.
Yeah, I foresee this. Excuse me. In my opinion, for what it's worth, I think Materia is just such a better system than this. Like, being able to set like elements and things, just I don't like the weapon system in this. Can we? white magic haste you, given that you are the one who's going to be killing everything. Okay, well. Right. Oh, it's not water for them, is it? It's ice. Okay. Well, I just got other people killed. No. Sorry. Tell you what, why don't you cure Lulu since she has taken some damage and you've got some things to spare. Good. That might be enough for Kamari to get the kill here, actually. Or Baka. I'm going to trust Kamari a bit more. Don't know with either of them. Right. I feel like other than my abject failure to beat an incredibly standard boss, there hasn't really been a great deal to talk about this run. Which is, yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah. It's just that. Do we want to start using the extra spheres? Come to think of it. I mean, it appears that the answer to that question is yes. That's exactly what I've just done. How much strength do we get? 4. Yeah, I think that's probably worthwhile, isn't it? Lulu's not bad. I think most of the other ones I'm going to put on Lulu because she, given that she has the elemental stuff, is going to be the one who spends most of the time on the front lines. Everyone else is more or less fine, aren't they? Oh, I think we're actually done here. No. Can't walk. Well done.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You're looking nice, Donna.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless. Oh, it's you.
Hello.
As you can see, not even summoners can pass. But they'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap. Oh, Bartello.
Love him. Absolutely love him.
The Mushroom Rock Road is off limits to non-Crusader personnel until the end of the mission.
Now the question is, do we proceed onwards as we are expected to do, or do we head up the high road and get the things that we should have missed? We probably were going to miss. Sorry, that was just I was reading as I was speaking there, and gibberish came out, which is in part the alcohol's effect, but yeah, yeah. Let's go up the high road and start a nosy. Because I'm sure there is some stuff. And I don't know. I suppose we could have got a chocobo, couldn't we? It's not too late. Let's go back and get a chocobo. Yep. At least then we can get the chocobo, we can go and we can search for the chest, which will probably not have anything useful in it anyway, because it's this. Oh my god. Oh god. Right, we will definitely get the chocobo if they're casting Confuse.
See no difficulty.
I'll have to see this. Back off. I like the fact that they say stuff when they're about to kill things. I think it gives a nice level of preemptiveness? Or preemption. Right. Run back, get the chocobo, come back up here, come down, save it, and then it won't quite be the episode. We'll go a little bit into the next one, but the subsequent save point, I think we'll go. Right. Yes, please. I'm assuming that by doing this, we are excused. Sorry, I was having a nosy around. We'll do so periodically. We're excused from the perils of combat. And it certainly seems that way. Right, actually it doesn't look like there was very much here, so I think we are okay to proceed. If the fabled charm or blindness is kicked in, and we missed something, then you know, scream at your screens now, but I'm not noticing. Or is it? No. I wondered if there was like a fly down thing. Oh shit. No. Fabulous. Why do you know that curse the thing there? Like, what was that about? Elliot. Hello.
Gata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Yeah. We can look forward to that.
Any donation toward Operation... Thank you.
Cool. Well, I gave all my money away at a different point, so...
Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience.
Speaking of inconveniences, I, oh, don't worry about it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm going to come off the bike. So, 2 seconds while I... Honestly wouldn't believe the microphone setup that I have right now. But anyway, looks like it's coming through okay.
I'm sorry, I can't let...
Oh, right. I thought you were literally...
Any donation toward...
Can you tell me about the operation then, or not?
Hey, you're a... Thank you for your...
Okay. Only if I don't misclick, which seems fair.
Hey, you're a summoner, and... What, they didn't tell you? We're bringing Sin Spawn from Oliver Spira here. Sin Spawn inevitably draws sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
Some, like, really cyclical logic there. Oh, good, right, okay. Let's carry on with the next cutscene.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
It is done.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
Now, this is something we can talk about.
It's time to go.
Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
Fabulous. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Having a... So, one of the things that, like, I think the Final Fantasy series has generally been fond of this as a mechanic. Let's have a character be, like, forecast as evil. Like, actively just have the evil music play. Like, loads of the Final Fantasies do this. 7's possibly a slightly more, like, I guess it outright says that most of its antagonists are evil. But this Final Fantasy 15 is immediately springing to mind. Final Fantasy 9 does it in a way. But, like, I guess I'm thinking more of the ones where it's like, oh, this person could be a good guy, but just isn't. And we know it from the music. I don't know that I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Like, it's just kind of there. I think that there are some really good examples of sort of like betrayals in video games, or, you know, stories generally. It can't be you lose the ability for it to be a betrayal if you make their theme music evil. But on the other hand, you know, there's equally a certain narrative device to the, like, we the player know that this character is bad, but the characters themselves don't. I don't generally care for that as much as we discover things along with the characters. I think, you know, I don't bang on and on and on about protagonism in these games, but I really do think it's important. I think that if you imagine, like, if you think about the game with a protagonist in mind, you're going to engineer a better experience for your player than if you think about all the characters as just being characters. Which, again, you know, I mentioned with Claire Obscure that has this sort of TV show thing. I'm going to do Classic Me, which is saved twice. Yeah, even though I've just saved. Sorry. Just never believe you remember.
Any donation?
Yeah, I've got 10 gil, mate. So that's about now. Sick.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
Brave Crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oren. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oren must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me, Maester Seymour. Why is your lordship presently Present here, sir.
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al Bhed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
Like, think about how that scene could be without the music. Like, if the music isn't forecasting that Seymour is evil, what else could be going on? Not just with... Thanks. Not just with Seymour, but also with Aaron. If Seymour doesn't have that music playing and like could be forecast as being maybe on the side of good, what does that mean for Aaron's secrecy? What does that line mean? Do you know what I mean? Like I think that's... I don't like Seymour as a device. To me, Seymour feels in the narrative of Final Fantasy X that they wanted they wanted the game to have I mean, it's obvious that I think Sephiroth is the archetypal bad guy, but like with respect to fans of Final Fantasy VI, a Kefka, a Sephiroth, a Kuja, you know, they wanted a big bad that they could sort of use from a sort of marketing point of view, almost. Like, Sin's kind of hard to sell on, like, in a screenshot. This is one of the other reasons with Sephiroth. I mean, like, I do think Sephiroth is an excellent, like, antagonist and villain. I think it's really, really good. But the other component of him is he's also really, really marketable. And I think that a lot of these games, anything that's like anime inclined, kind of looks to have a marketable, visually impactful villain. But I kind of feel that Seymour was kind of injected into this. Like, it's just going to sound really weird, but like, he doesn't actually feel like he's part of the story in the same way that, like, that, you know, Sephiroth and Kefka certainly are, Kuja is. Like, it's not about him. He's just something else in the way, but not necessarily in the best way. Anyway, let's have loads more fighting. Right, okay. I've seen a meme going about lately, and it's just come on. It is about status effects in these games, the Final Fantasy games, and the meme goes along the lines of, you know, status effects, not worth it to apply them to these trash fights, and bosses that is worth it to apply to are immune. And it's no interest. I can kind of see that. When the Final Fantasy games migrated away from ATB, the whole active time battle, you know, the Final Fantasy 7 and 9, even though we accidentally turned it off, system. You've already gone actually.
Back on the field.
Yeah, well, back off the field, unfortunately. Yeah. I really didn't like. I was with this going fully turn-based. I was like, okay. I was not a fan of 12's Gambit system, whatever it was called. I thought that was really poor. And 13. Obviously, I didn't play 13. It didn't look great in terms of its combat. I did play 15, and shit, okay. Push me aside. Okay. Cheers. Yeah, I did play 15, and oh, that was an unexpected cutscene.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Cat's completely interrupted my my train of thought, and I was going to say something there. Right, okay. It's gone. Oh, so it's up there. Maybe we'll switch out Tidus for Yuna. Get some darkness on the go. Okay, didn't work. Good. I think we can do Tidus, and then we can.
My turn now.
Have Yuna heal. Oh, what does Prey do? The phrasing of that. Restores HP to some allies. Was it the status effects thing? I am just going to keep these two in because I think Yuna is going to do something great with white magic. No, it's Grand Summon. Just do it, whatever. Lulu and Waka can miss this one. Yeah, we could have saved it for like a boss fight or something, but who cares? Oh, we were talking about the combat in various games. And yeah, like ATB, so I didn't play Final Fantasy 13, but I did play Final Fantasy 15, which had completely got away from this and had gone for a real-time system. And you know the Jesus Christ, dragging on there. The combat in that game is like, it's kind of like an anti-combat. Look it.
Good time.
The weapons. Not that makes any difference because we haven't got any money.
We making a fool, but you.
Yeah, like the combat in that is like almost like an anti-combat. Like it doesn't have like I said it before on that, like, and this isn't an exaggeration. I used to like be playing that game and I'd be walking around the world like this as we do, and then combat would start and I had I can't remember what I was reading, but I had some book that I was reading, and when the combat started I'd just pick up the book, read the book until, like, you know, and have, like, because you only need like one hand to play it and you don't really need to look at the screen, because you just just keep hitting warp strike and you'll win on everything but the curl fight, because that one they will turn you to stone, but pretty much anything else you don't even need to look. So I would just do that. But I think that's valid, you know, like, if you want to make an easy game, you know, that, I think that's okay. I don't think it's the best choice, but it's a choice. Particularly if you're going for something very, very story focused, and it's like, no, I'd rather not have a combat system where you need to worry about anything. No, carry on.
Watching Weep, Crusaders.
Yeah, we probably should have healed between these, actually. So I'm going to take this fight not fully seriously, but slightly seriously.
As you wish.
We'll let Flangeman be our thing to just punch her repeatedly. Hopefully it doesn't kill Kamari. Good. Right.
Bring it on.
Okay. There's water, isn't it? There's a save. The time is 1 hour 24. I think we can go a little bit further on this. I don't want to be going too much further, but I think we can go a bit. Something else. As I say, with this, it just kind of feels like busy work after a point. Sorry, forgive me. No. Oh, you're the one person that I'm actually interested in. Do you even have any empty spheres for a while? Where's the next one? Oh, we could use a level 1 there to give her defense and health, which I think we actually will do, so yeah. Yeah, I like having a competent Lulu would be nice. Since she is will be the main party member. The sphere grid. It's okay. Like, I don't like the idea that you have to grind up specific things as part of your core leveling up system. I think you want to keep that system kind of simple. Or rather, it definitely... randomized grind is bad. And obviously, this is not fully randomized. Like, you know, we have abilities that make us, you know, get enemies to drop certain spheres like a certain amount of the time and so on. But when that's been introduced, it's like, I guess it's kind of like an anti-mechanic. So I'm not in favour of that. I'm definitely not in favour of that. I think as a system, you have to like go in and manually level up, and you get to see the things. Maybe I've been slightly unkind. Maybe it's not that bad. I think the first time I played it, I didn't have any problems with it. I think maybe it's just on repeated playthroughs. It just kind of you kind of see it for what it is, but you have to kind of you can't judge a game on its third or fourth playthrough. You know, like you kind of have to judge it on its first. So maybe it's not that bad. Cheers. Another very minor thing, though, whether you have any feelings about it, I myself have feelings. There's a lot of enemy encounters in areas where folks are just stood around not doing much. I'm not quite sure of the theming there. Oh, I seem to recall those things being a freaking nightmare. Kamari. Yeah, okay, I got it right. Okay. Right, okay, it looks like it is going to be... I got it right last time, and then it's like, nope. I'm going to get it right this time. There we go. Okay, fine. No, not Titus. Titus is the one person I don't want.
My turn now?
No, you not. No, Titus.
Told ya!
Like on my first playthrough, I would be like every single one. Hello, I was trying to talk to you. You've been away. As soon as I got a sphere grid level, I'd have been leveling it up. there does seem to be like problems with the monster design in this one. I'm not entirely sure why that's the case, but yeah, just very repetitive.
So, how shall we do this?
I don't know. You decide how we do this. Okay. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Poison should. Oh, hit Whacker. Poison should do it, and it did. No problem. Can I have the chest? Sick. It's I also kind of feel that the weapons could be a bit more than they are. Actually, not you. You. No. Occasionally counts with Poland. Right, okay, I guess it will be you. We'll do the other two first then. We might have made a mistake here because I think magic doesn't wake them up. Oh no. Well, I mean, that was the world's longest sleep, was it? Farewell. Should we do some spheres? Let's do some spheres. Right. I'm not actually huge on the swapping out mechanic in this. I kind of feel like the best approach. Excuse me. The best approach is to make games where like you're in it and now you have to balance out, you know, your situation as a result of what you've just. Okay, right. I think the scenarios where you just, I mean, it all forms part of the just you know, Lulu attacks this one, Aaron attacks this one, Titus attacks this one, nonsense. Like, when you can swap out these units, it leans even further into that. And it's bad, in my view. Immune to darkness, which is an absolutely pointless immunity since none of its attacks use darkness. Or whatever. Wacky, you've not had a shot at anything in a while, have you? Okay. Guess it will not be attacking with pollen.
Enough.
Agreed. You again?
The presence of a maester and a summoner is great for the troops' morale. Myself included. Thank you for being here, my lady.
Got you covered.
I'm not going to do the Lulu overdrive thing. It's a brand new pad. I would rather not. Maybe for boss fights if we're in a particularly difficult situation, but I just don't feel it's a. If you're not familiar, you have to spin the. I think it's the left stick. Might be the right stick. Do as many circles as you possibly can. Which is a fantastic way to break your gamepad. I don't know, you know, if you are evil and you're making games, why not see if you can get a deal with the, you know, the official gamepad manufacturers to include things like that as your, you know, as your mechanics, things that will actively break the pad. I think I'm going to pass. Side RCU. No, I don't want you to do it. I want. It's Wacker this shot. Not shot. Bonk. I also like the fact that he doesn't have a line for that.
Wasn't able to stop them, as you can see.
That's why word of mouth got out about her.
Fierce determination. I couldn't just sit there. So I decided that I would do everything in my power to help them.
Such a weird. Since I said character, I was actually going to call her a pseudo character, but you know. One of the other things with this is, like, we're pumping up all these attributes. It's really unclear as to what, if anything, they actually do for us. What do you want?
Depending on the way in such an event, we would be grateful if you could perform the sending, my lady.
we went a long way without getting one encounter, so...
You want some of this?
Okay, that was a fairly weird thing to say. No, and this one it's like this. Right.
No problem.
Yes, problem. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yes, after all that, we haven't used Blizzard.
We may have to fight here as well. Stay alert.
You ever look at something and wonder, like, was that other mask on his groin just purely a localization thing? Like in the Japanese version, does he just have his cock out? Don't know, but it's always a possibility.
We may have...
Lady Summoner, what are you doing here?
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is the final one. It might be. As I say, next save point will be the end. There that comes. Very nice, thank you. That's up there. Okay. Oh, okay. Kind of hoping that cast darkness didn't. Never mind. We'll do actual proper dark attack. Apologies, I haven't got my patented slightly anti-sound device in action. I should have done ages ago. In lieu of a boom on the mic, we have a small notepad which seems to lessen the impact slightly. That was a big hit.
how it's done.
Yeah. So, see, this is it's kind of a back to basics thing. This of like when you're hiding. I mean, hiding. It's the world's most gentle hiding, but when you are hiding items in your game world, you need those items to be like there needs to be a system of progression, and that progression doesn't always need to be like, let's phrase this. It doesn't always need to be like a constant linear obvious progression. Some of the items that you get can be worse, or like than previous items, and that's still going to be part of a progressive thing. But like generally, as you persist, there wants to be an upward trend, I suppose. I don't feel that, like, I don't feel Final Fantasy X's area design has kind of got that memo. Oh, we're ambushed again. Me too, Kamari, me too.
Got you covered. Ha!
That was a really stupid thing to do for exactly that reason. We should have got Yuna out to heal. Well, at least Lulu did not fall asleep, which is for the best. So at least we don't have to fight two of them. Ouch. Sorry if I deafened you all there. That was a sneeze I did not see coming. And, oh, brilliant. Pretty sure that's not where I was stood, but whatever. Hello. No probs. Literally. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the fights in this game kind of outstay their welcome. Your mileage may vary.
No What next?
But I just feel like we fight things just a few too many times. Again, it forms part and parcel of the whole, like, the monster design is just a bit lacking.
I foresee no difficulty.
No, why should you? Yeah, it's a routine fight. It's going to die of poison like it did last time. Maybe it won't. Maybe Aaron will kill it.
Let's go.
Okay, I like that less. You know what? I think we'll do the sphere grids and then we'll leave it there. That'll be just under 2 hours, which I think is a more than reasonable session for this. Health, it's the big one. By the way, what are our... Oh, we've got level 1 unlocked. So it's like, can we go over to there and get bribe? No, that will be a bridge too far. I guess we'll probably get that, but like, it's not necessarily the play. Substandard Michael, by the way, was telling me about On Claire Obscure. This is absolutely brilliant. You have all the different attributes you can put things in, and the different attributes that you can increase at level up is what I mean. I basically followed the weapons because that was the obvious seam to me. Substandard Michael, his choice of epitaph, but epitaph, is that the word? No. his eponym, I think is perhaps the word I'm looking for. His choice of eponym, he put all points, every point, no other points, he put them all in might or strength or whatever it is. He just put them all in that. Every single damn point. Straight into might. And I can respect that. There was a small part of me when he said it, I was like, when he first went, I was just like, yes, I wish I'd done that too. Let's just make the entire experience shorter. Might. Obviously it's not how the game works, but yeah. That's going to take us up to the command center, I think. Let's save the game. It's so late. But fancy a game of baseball. Okay. I don't know if we're good enough to do this yet. The Albert Sykes. But we don't have... Oh yeah, we don't even friggin' have Whacker in this. Yeah, this might be a mistake. Keeper, can you Oh, so Keeper's got a slot, but he hasn't got. Okay. Oh, set mark. I don't friggin' know. What, who's? Yeah, well, it seems like there's. Can I put it here so that you all learn it? Like, Nat Pass feels like the useful one. A disclaimer, I will reload this if I screw this up. I don't know if we've got the players to do this at this stage. That's the other reason why I'm kind of like... Right, okay. So are we going to see this? Well, that's unfair. Okay, did he learn it? So he's just asleep. Great. Yeah, we're gonna get absolutely freaking rinsed here. Well, he doesn't, yeah, he doesn't. Nobody's in front of him. He's just gonna score. Right, okay. Right, so Letty can pass a bit. Okay, good. No, maybe not. Forfeit wasn't quite what I wanted. Formation normal. I just kind of want to pass. So he's got a lot of block. No, he's not. We should be able to do that. I don't know the button. What the, please? Okay, so we have to, oh, okay, fine. Oh. Right, I don't think we can do this, to be honest, but whatever. We'll try a sphere shot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we've no chance. Right, okay. Never mind. If I'm not talking, it's because we're on defense, and you play offense, you just kind of wait defense. Yeah, we have no hope in hell of winning this. Their attributes are just way in advance of ours. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, keeper can't catch it. Right, well, just gonna pause that. I'm not going to save this. This is going straight in the reset bin, but it doesn't matter. Oh God, I hope actually. I hope that because a loss is actually, especially a loss that's like. How do you do it? Forfeit game. Time's up. That's a bad piece of programming. Yeah, I mean, this is the worst possible outcome. Right, and then we go back to this. It's not a bad. Right, okay, I think we're all right. Blitzball. Right. Yes, continue. Fuck me. Right. Actually, didn't need to do this.
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
Impressive.
I'm not a cadet anymore, sir. Let me go with you and I'll prove it to them.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order. To your post, Crusader.
But, sir!
Really looking forward to hearing that one next time because, like I say, I'm not going to save this. I just wanted to know what he was thinking.
They let you through, huh?
Why are they talking to Tidus?
Gata deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al-Bhed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're done. Waka. I might not get another chance to say this. It's about your brother.
Luzu, no!
What?
I'm the one who convinced him to enlist. I'm sorry.
Waka! That's enough, Waka!
When we used to play Blitz together, Chapu used to say... He say that when we won the cup, yeah, he proposed to Lulu.
Bear in mind,
Then one day, he goes off and becomes a crusader, just like that.
that they'd lost for like 20 years. So it's shit's to be you, Leela.
Also said to me that being with your girl is good. But keeping Sin far away from her is better.
I think that's tremendously this is a...
Lou, you knew?
So unfair.
Zuzu told me before we left.
On Lily at that.
She hit me too.
All Crusaders in the Vanguard are to assemble on the beach.
Sorry, we're doing this. We're gonna do it next time as well. I shouldn't be here.
Don't die out there.
So you can hit me more?
Lots more.
Suluzu, please. Please don't go.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go.
Can I just say...
The man has already chosen his path.
I think...
As you did when you became a summoner.
I think Yuna ruins that bit. I think that was quite like, oh, it's quite... Damn. You know, quite sophisticated.
It would be a long time before I ever really understood the reason why Yuna let Luzu pass that day.
Right, anyway, yeah, I'm sorry, this is going on and on. But, let me say this. The reason it's going on and on is because despite the combat being pretty fucking shit, I'm enjoying this. You know, I'm enjoying Final Fantasy X. Possibly the reason I had not been enjoying... possibly the reason I'm enjoying it more, aside from the alcohol, is the fact I've been having an absolutely miserable experience on Slay the Spire recently. A game I will not cover on this channel. A, because it's just not fitting the theme, and B, because I'm embarrassingly bad at that game. It's a game I'm just trying to complete and I want it over. Yeah, I'm sure at least one of my viewers will have played that and been brilliant at it. We're going to call it here. How did you find the episode? For me, this episode has been like... it's a strange thing to say. It's felt like kind of profound because it's the first episode in a new chapter of my life. Like all my other episodes, well, not all of them, I suppose everything after the Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 playthroughs were done just sort of like, as I say, when I had no steady work and it was partially to keep me sane. Now I have work. And now I'm going to do this very much more infrequently. Yeah, it casts the channel in a different kind of light for me. I mean, it might be the same old shit for you, but it's different for me, and it feels kind of liberating in that way. But on the other hand, the content might not be as good. I don't know. Whatever. Just tell me what you think. Thank you very much for watching, and also, mad props to the person who put out the really insightful and really cool. It really is a top-notch comment. It's on the Claire Obscure final episode. You know, like they basically they introduced a niche RPG which I had not heard of, and maybe will we cover it one day, possibly. But they introduced that into the discussion. They got all the core concepts, and like we're able to discuss that like in a really well articulated way. And you know, on top of all that, they put spoiler tags so that anybody who was reading the post, you know, didn't get a game spoiled for them. What an absolute hero! Thank you so much for that. That was, I mean, comment. You know, I mean, Jesus, like if I'd love it if, you know, if you'd comment and just, you know, call me a cunt. That's absolutely fine. But that person's comment was really just like gold standard. That was top notch. So yeah, thank you to that person, and thanks to everybody who's watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye bye.